My name is Angel Uwantege. I am 32 years old. I'm married, one husband and one kid. I was born in Uganda, but grew up in Tanzania, also studied in Rwanda. So it's like I'm a child of East Africa. Yes. I studied here in Rwanda, starting primary up to university. I completed a bachelor degree at Mount Kenya University in the branch of RTUC. I'm doing masters into business international, and soon I'll hold my masters. I mean, only like 3 months. So I'm into finishing my master degree. That would be my first master degree. I was doing any other job like other young girls out there. I worked in telecommunication company for almost 5 years. I also worked in one bank here in Rwanda. Then after that, I shifted to East, to that bank. They told me to go to the East branch. So when I reached there, I was like, because my work was just to go on the field doing training people and also educate them about what the product we had in the bank. Then the more I visited different people, most of all was farmers. And most of all, even though some of them were not farmers, others were farmers, but also were kind of related to farming. The one who is farming was also selling to someone else, selling their product to Kigali, to other distribution. But then I find myself like, will I be sitting here in the bank only, like moving all around, see what other people are doing at my young age? I think I should do something different more than others. You know, because I started business, I forgot to tell you that. I started business. But again, I was like, my business, most of all young girls out here, they are focusing to selling clothes, selling different things, but which is not someone that can focus and then say, oh, this is something really big, like something really diverse. So for me, it was like, I need to do something really big. Usually I was also, even though I was into those, doing that job, but I used to work into different things. Like, you can't find me sitting on only one thing. So then my idea started there. I started looking, how can I get the farm? Because my parents were not into farming, and I have never seen anyone in my family doing farming. But again, for me, I was like, I really need to do something like really big. So I started doing the research about farming in Rwanda. Then later on, there was young people by then who were doing farming in Bugesera, and they were very supported by the government. So I talked with my colleague. I was like, did you see this news? Can we do the same? Is it possible? Then I say, yeah, we know the guy. We can meet this person, and then we talk to them. So we went ahead, then we meet him. We discussed about it. They went to farming of tomatoes and vegetables. So, and then he said, okay, because for him was a bit ahead of us, because he knew something about farming and also export in general, because he was working with the Indian people. So we're like, can you do a farming for me? Can you farm this for me? I want this crop. And I really don't have enough time, and I don't have enough land to grow different crops. Like what I have currently is this one. So can you guys help me do this? Then we were like, we don't know anything about this crop. I don't know if this crop is even grown here in Rwanda. Who eats them? There was chili. In Kinyarwanda, they call it kamurari, but I don't have any other name. Or the common name is badai, but we all know that badai it has different names, and also it is wrong, which is coming from India, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. But that one, we usually grew up with our grandparents call it kamurari, you know. So I don't know which any other good name, but the small one. So then he helped us. We meet RTC. Was that the RTC? ITC. It was ITC by then. Then We had the training of how to grow that chili. Then from there, we started as outgrowers. We're a group of 5 people. Then we did the training. After that, we got the seeds. Then we started growing chili. So my colleagues, I think they were not much interested like me. They just leave it like that. Then for me, I decided to continue. By then we were called, we had a name of 5 people. My colleagues and the other who helped us to get the land. So our name was Ramagana Modern Farmer by then, because my colleague left, joined other sector and doing other different jobs. So for me, I continued because I was seeing potential in it. And then I had to call this company as Bahage, because from there, I also started growing different vegetables and also different crops like Irish potatoes, groundnuts. So I started from there, although I was having that training, but then I wanted something else that can help me either to help the community and also to sell the local market. And also you have to do the crop rotation. That's the main thing that I was doing actually. So was growing chili for that person. And then another side, I grow Irish potato and also groundnut. That was also, those crops were helping me also to help community and also to sell it at the local market to raise some money to help myself into, to inject into that farm of chili. After being an outgrower, I continued working with different people. By then, the sector was not actually big like today, and was not even known to the extent where we are today. So the more I was growing chili and different things, and the more I was doing the research and also trying to know where are those people selling this chili, because it is not seen at the market here in Rwanda, either to the local market or anywhere. It is not being seen here. So the things I'm going, where is it being taken? Then I started doing the research. I went to Uganda after that, doing the research but I was generally doing the research of farming, because my focus was not only to do only chili. I was focusing into farming different crops, but in different ways. So I went to Uganda because I also studied there. And then I did see something really big. I went to Kenya. Then Kenya, I hit to Mombasa. I see how they were doing export. That was the first time to see mango in the boxes, and also oranges and avocado. I went ahead to Tanzania, throughout away through Arusha, seeing different crops. There were so many farms there. So I got more ideas. Then I came back in Rwanda. I said, I have to do my own company. And that's how Bahage started. I called it Bahage because I wanted to feed people. And when I had this kind of spirit, when someone is really certified, he doesn't have anything bad, like good thinking, like you settle in your mind, you're okay. So I call it Bahage just to satisfy people. Because for me, I was like, okay, I'm really good and I know I can do this. That was 2018. I opened up my own company in 2018, and it is dealing with the export and also farming well. I did not stop farming. I continue both. So I'm into farming and again into export as well. When we were starting, it was a bit complicated. But at least now, it is at least known to the level where anywhere you go and they will understand you. By then, there were no anything like compared to what we have today. It was kind of struggling. But at least I'm very grateful that how we struggled, as much as we struggled by then, at least we're having, we are on another level. By then, we couldn't have enough storage, like cold rooms. By then, we couldn't even have enough trucks, cold trucks that could deliver our goods. Generally, it was kind of challenge. But again, with the government institution, they were helping us. They were understanding the nature of the business that we are dealing with. In terms of inspection, in terms of handling, they were really trying to help us, because it's like all of us as an exporters and also farmers, includes the government institution, we're trying to see how we can boost this business from one level to another. So they helped us in any way. They couldn't say, we're not going to give you the inspection because you're taking these goods in this way. The value chain, which includes post-harvest, was completely long. From the farm, we should have at least somewhere to put our product, our produce, for the one which is harvested in the moment. They were not anywhere by then. And also the airport. The storage was really small, and we were using only airlines, which is also for passengers. And the passenger is priority. So by then, it was really full of challenges. But because of the support of the government and all the institution was trying to understand what kind of business is this. So they were kind of helping us and also put much effort for facilitation. We were having only one pack house, which is known. And that pack house is for the government. Imagine 20 exporters were using that pack house. And some of us were having, actually, I can call it, that's a good market. We were supposed to work day and night. But again, we tried our best to be in that. And then we have different pack house. Currently, we have 3 pack house. We have 3 pack houses. That is the one for Nayeb, another one for DP World, and also the one which is in Masoro. And at least now, some group A can be in Nayeb, group B can be in the DP World, group C can be in the Masoro, and even we are trying also to see how we can construct our own pack house. And speaking of the airlines, also currently we have the cargo. We have one cargo, and we have Airbuses that is helping us carrying our goods, even though the passenger is still the priority, but at least we have the one cargo takes one destination, which is flying there daily. So by then we're having only 3 Airbus, which is going in different destination. And then you have to deliver your goods to that different destination. And then the passenger priorities. So, but at least now, Airbus, the cargo capture one destination, which is flying there daily. So at least there we are okay. And then another 2 Airbuses are going to different destinations. But again, the Rwanda cargo team is trying to fix, to try all the best to see how they can get our space as well. And then also we are using another Airbus to another destination, which is okay, which is totally different with where we came from. And also there's other airlines that we are trying to work with, which is also helping us. By then, we could even call the airline, the institution, some institution which we are under them. They could help us to get the airlines. Then when it's arriving in Kigali, we don't have enough cropped road. They're requesting 100 tons. Then we have 20 tons or 50 tons. Then at least even one exporter can engage, say, I can get 40 tons. You see, by then we could be 10 exporters. Then we try all the possible to see how at least we can get 40 tons, which is completely different of today. I can engage myself and then say, okay, I'm booking this space. And then I'll be able to load 30 tons per day or 40 tons. We are also looking at other means of transportation. The focus is not only on the airlines, the focus is also by sea. So there's some crops which we can ship by sea, and we have already started. And there is crops which we have to ship by air, which is French beans, and which is chili, But for avocado, we can ship by sea, and any other crops, like the dry product also is being shipped by sea. And even frozen product can also be shipped by sea, which is it depends with the crops that you're doing as frozen. It lasts for 6 months and depends how you're handling it. So right now, we cannot say that we are focusing only on the airline. The more we are getting big volume, the more we focus other means of transportation. Like, as I said, we have already started shipping by by sea. I have achieved a lot. If I started on 1 hectare, growing 1 crops, and now I have main crops that I'm shipping, which is 5 main crops. That is also another milestone to get the customer where to ship all those crops. Secondly, we increase farming. We like per season. We say per season I need like at least like 30 or 40 hectares to grow my product. That's a plan for season. And we set the target of the volume that we have to achieve. And then if usually we are shipping per season, maybe we ship 600 tons. Like we have the target to ship 1,000 tons. That is also a milestone. Thirdly, we have created more jobs. We have more employees, and we are still creating more jobs. The more we are doing this sector, the more we create unique things. We create there is so many opportunities. There is so many different way of the innovation, adding value. So those are the things that we do, and also it creates the jobs. So this business is really something really big, which creates a job, having more opportunities, setting the target, and then you achieve it. We have achieved a lot. To tell you the truth, we have achieved a lot. We have managed to export in different destinations. Like now, the produce of Rwanda is known everywhere. And even the other market that we haven't gone there, we are also pushing to see ourselves there. We have managed to work in 2 certifications, which is also a bit complicated. And now we have some certification. And we are also pushing also to get more. We want to go into processing. We want to do different things. Like every year we create new things, which also creates a job. I'm shipping to Belgium. I'm shipping to Netherlands. I'm shipping to Germany. And I'm also shipping to Italy. And I have started France, but the market is not yet being stable. And I'm now into UK, and I'm shipping to Dubai. I also managed to ship to Saudi Arabia, but the market, the client I have is not yet being stable. That I can say that this is also the good market that I have, but I also managed to go there. So those are the main countries that I'm shipping, and also targeting to do the frozen to the other destination. You ask about the crop we're doing. We're doing avocado, which is 2 varieties. Before I started with 3 varieties, which was Jumbo. The Jumbo, for those who don't know, the Jumbo, it is Africa variety. This big avocado that we are eating, the one we get to the local market. So I started with the Jumbo, then with the Fruite, and also Hass. So those are the avocado first. Then I'm doing beans, French beans. I'm also doing the chili. Chili, it has two types. There is habanero, there is also badai. And I'm also doing the matoke, either which is peeled or which is not peeled. Yes, and I'm into also dry product. I'm also shipping dry product, which is beans as well, to Europe. And I'm also working into frozen. Yeah. There is no specific formula that I can recommend, but what I can at least recommend the farmers and anyone who want to be in this sector, at least you need to have a training, and also you need to work with the people who are skilled in it. You cannot jump into something without having any proper knowledge about it. you should have a knowledge. So the first knowledge is just to do the training, and you need to first to do this research and then to see, are you capable of doing that at least? Sometimes we meet different challenges, find someone doing business, and then you wake up in the morning and say, if Angel did, I can also do it. I think you're not supposed to jump into a conclusion that way. At least you need to find how did she manage it. And then you go under that, or you do the research, you do the weather, you do the soil, you do the seeds. Those are the main things that you need to know before you join this sector. You need also to have the agronomists who are capable. Who knows, like, who really have the skills about the crops that you're going to grow. If you want to be like, let's say I want to do fresh beans, you need to know how should I grow the French beans, which area should I grow the French beans, which kind of variety that is grown here in Rwanda, where to ship these French beans, or which export that I should sell these French beans, or should I start to grow this without any contract? How am I going to get the market? So those are the basic things that you need to know. And also to know how to control the weather. Not only that, because this sector is so something pretty delicate, so you need also to work with the weather focused? No, you need to work with the insurance companies to support you, because they can have any disasters anytime. There might be a heavy rain, there might be a diseases that's coming from nowhere, or depends on how seeds was produced, and you might also mix the chemicals or fertilizers. Those are when, like, different disasters, you can meet different challenges. So I think it would be better when you work with the insurance companies also to help us. If they are lucky, people who are joining the sector now, or people who want to do farming, they're very lucky, because there was some different things which been solved and which been already being settled. By then, there were nothing completely out there. So it's like we fight from day one. The first challenges that you should have, it is you yourself in your mind. If you think like, I should call this as a challenges because I'm a woman, I'm a mother, and I'm also a CEO or a manager of this company, and then you start telling your brain that this thing is really heavy, that is the fail number one. But if you say, I am capable and I can do this, you do it. And not to forget the support. Like, I got married when I was already into this sector. So my family already knows what I'm dealing with. Of course, I have different responsibilities, but again, I have to arrange it by all means, and I also have to get time. The company was already established before I got married, and we're having names. By then, we were having already a name which was established, which was strong there. So because I got married, it doesn't mean that I should stop what I was doing. I think someone that I got married should support me. And that is what is happening. So the support itself, it is all giving you courageous to work on. And you also to tell your brain that I can. If someone have done this, I can do it. Then it's not like I'm working alone. I have a team that we work together. You understand? All I have to do is just to focus and then manage everything that I have already put in place.
So basically there are no challenges.
I can't say that there is obviously there will be challenges, but how do you overcome the challenges? Maybe what I can call challenge myself is how to get the market, how to access finance. Like those are the main challenges that we get, and it is not me because I'm a woman, or it is not me because I have that. It is for everyone. Obviously, when you have a product, you need to get to market. How do you get a good market? How do you secure the potential customers? And how do you access the finance? How do I have to work on this to access finance? So the first thing you have to tell your brain is you can, I can. That would never disappoint you, because if you tell yourself that I can, that you can, You need to work on that. Yeah. Remember, you also have a team that is supporting you. And even home, you're not living alone. Why do you have to tell your brain that this is really heavy thing that I can't carry? No, it is not heavy. Yes. First of all, anyone who wants to do this business, I want to tell you that you're most welcome. It is a really good business, and it has a very potential potential things to work on. There are so many opportunities into this sector, and the sector is still young, and we need more people to be in. And not to forget that we are the power of the country. So as we work to increase the GDP of the country, we need more people to join the sector, because the gross economy of the country, it is on our hands. So we really need more people to work on this. So it is the sector, it is growing, and we have already go through with different things. But again, for the people who want to come in, I think there is no more obstacles. You guys, you have us. We can guide you. We can direct you how to start, how to do business, especially for horticulture sector. It is growing, and we'll be very happy to grow with you guys.